welcome to the weekly roundup, Division 2 time, here from the Portland Hotel. I'm Wayne Knowles with Sean Williams.
Hey mates, how we going?
Good mate, yourself?
Good.
And the one and only Darcy Evans.
Knowlesy, how are you?
Good mate, missed you mate.
Oh,
It's been a while.
shucks. It has been a couple
Round
of weeks.
one, I reckon, since since we did it together.
Oh, you're probably right.
It was round one.
Correct.
It was you, me, and Paul Manuel.
Quite correct. Yes, quite correct. Could have been.
Yeah, quite erect, did you just say then?
Quite correct.
I know. Not saying nothing. Anyway, let's get straight into the footy, eh?
We will.
Okay,
What a game.
Absolute rip snorter. It was the two locals. A bit of a local derby, so you could say. It was PHOS Camden taking on Brighton down at PHOS's home oval there at CAMDEN OVAL. And PHOS did not trouble the scorers with a goal until after half-time. 7 points up to half-time. And the final score was PHOS 6-14-50. Drew with Brighton Bombers 7-8-50. Wow.
PHOS would be filthy at that because they were very comfortably there in second spot, and that would have going to hurt their cause, I think.
It's going to hurt their cause a little bit.
Brighton Bombers, bit of confidence there, being a second top side. They're sitting fourth, so coming on okay since Brighton Bombers come up from Div 3.
Yep.
Doing okay in Div 2 as well.
But 7 behind for the first half of footy. Not real good. But anyway,
Brighton Bombers only kicked 2-3 in the first half, so it's a very low-scoring, ugly sort of game. It would have looked like. So.
The 20 scoring shots to 15. Right. You know, anyway, you can only ruin what happens. You can't. You're just going to make it change this week. That's what's got to happen. So anyway, for PHOS, mate,
PHOS have got Jacker with 3.
Liam Jacker,
Virgin, as we said, Virgin ex North Adelaide boy.
Jacker ex North Adelaide boy as well.
Is it?
Yep.
And Bayless. And then best players was Bursma, Jacquia, Virgin, Cross and Bayless.
A Cross Virgin, look at that one. And for Brighton, mate?
For Brighton we had Harvey with 2, Howie with 2, McPherson with 2 and Krager with 1.
Yep.
Trembath best on ground, Rivers, Brookman,
yep.
Drew, Chalmers and Tate.
Yes, so would have been a good game to watch. Would have been an absolute nail biter, but
and what is going on with this game?
I was about to say, what is from chocolates to I don't know what you can say. Gaza absolutely flew the week before and then come down with an absolute thud. St. Peter's Old Collegiate 16 goals 22 defeated Gaza 1 goals 4. 38 scoring shots to 5.
That is just a thumping.
Jars has got no hair now.
Yes,
right,
exactly.
He is follically challenged at the best of times, let alone having to deal with this. First Spock, mate.
As I said, well, what do you say? I mean, seriously, it's got so McLee with 4,
yep.
O'Brien with 3, McCleary must be brother of 3, yep. Mitchell with 2, with Hazeman, Trenorden, a few others with 1. Sorry, yep. With O'Brien, Hargraves, Fotheringham, Lockwood and Hayward in amongst the best players.
And for Gaza?
Gaza's one and only goal kicker was Fulton.
Yep.
Du Bois, Greg, Filkey, Stevens and
Heinze.
Phil, do not get the best players for that 1 goal. Let's say about that tonight.
Yes.
Take nothing over Saints. They are St. Peter's. They're top without a loss, so they're 8 straight wins, which is probably the only team I think without losing so far.
Gaza's got to be consistent.
Yeah.
They need to be consistent. That's just
something's not quite right out there with that sort of score.
Something's not right. So anyway, and this game here, the next one here, up at HARPERS FIELD, was a lot closer than I expected. I don't know about you boys, but it was Jacko's boys, 17-11-113, Broadview Footy Club, beaten Golden Grove 17-9-111. 2 points. It was a point in it at 3/4 time, 2 points in it at the end. You know, that would have been an absolute ripper to watch. Drove past HARPERS FIELD today and the ground actually doesn't look in too bad a nick. So for Golden Grove, Sean?
Fergus was 6, Slade with...
That's Broadview, but anyway.
Sorry mate, I'll go the other side. Walters with 3, Harris with 3, Ravlich with 3, Matthews with 2, Pittman, Walker and a couple other singles there. Yep. Pittman best on ground, Walters, Scuds, Morris and Dodd in the best players. And for Broadview there, Darcy.
Yeah, got Walters with 3.
No,
Harris.
Fergus.
Who?
Broadview.
Oh, I'm the other one. Did the same.
I've threw it on you.
Stitched us up here,
He did, mate. Now we'll get him next time.
Yeah, that's all right.
Fergus with 6, so nice 6 there. Slade with 5, so 2 kicking out 11 out of their 17. Fisher with 2, then individuals to 5 other players there with Slade, Fergus, Fisher, Ryan and Delarius.
D. Leonardis, Sammy D. Leonardis, ex-North Adelaide boy.
A shock to you, the 2 points?
Yes,
Golden Grove, absolutely. I mean,
am I allowed to say that?
Absolutely. Haven't won a game yet. Lost by 2 points to Broadview, who was sitting 3rd. So that was heart-wrenching for Golden Grove. The 2 points out there would have been the first win of the year against a top 5 side. So, the Golden Grove.
Jacko wouldn't have been happy, I don't think. But saying that, it was a fairly high-scoring game.
Yeah.
So she would have been on like Donkey Kong, that's for sure. And moving on to the next game out at Kingswood Oval, it was Unley Mercedes Jets starting to gather a little bit of momentum. 15-13, 103, defeating Old Iggy's 12-15, 87. You know, talking to Kane Stewart, he's saying that he's had a lot of injuries. He's starting to get a few back. Hopefully they can get a few more wins together now and start to move forward nicely. So,
but having said that, Old Iggy's were 20 points up at half time, so they
come back.
Massive win. Old Iggy's up at half time, and then obviously ran out of legs and kicking, and only Jets kicking 10 goals in the last half to run over the top of Old Iggy's.
So for Unley McKeedy's, mate.
Unley Jets got Heaslip with 6, Mum with 2, O'Sullivan with 2, with Peck with 2. Individuals to 3 other players there, with the best players Heaslip with his 6 goals. Another one that got a lot of goals. Got the best players.
Daniel Kerr,
Halliday, Fairman, Munn in amongst the best players.
And for Old Iggy's,
Kieran with 5, Owens Thomas with 2, and then 5 other singles. Cook best on ground, O'Brien, Owen Thomas, Kieran, and
Comazetto. There you go. All right, moving on, and this is another ripper of a game, and it was Salisbury North at home, 15-8, 98, defeating Shock Sacred Heart Old Collisions 14-10, 94. It was right down to the wire. Shock was coming. They kicked 3 of the last 4 goals and go down there by 4 points. So close all day. Shock up at home. Salisbury North up at half time by 13, 19 at the 3-quarter break, and then Sacred Heart come home with a wet sail just to fall short at the finishing post. So for Salisbury North, Darcy.
Yeah, we got Sharp with 5, Pate with 3, Russo with 2, Shirley with 2. Individuals to 4 other players, with Dreitman, Broadwood, Sharp, Russo and Stengel amongst the best players.
And the best for the Hawks, and for Shock, mate?
Kukuro.
He kicked 5.
He did kick 5.
Vazari.
Yep, 2. Foster 2. And then 3 or 4 other singles there. Tap best on ground, Foster, Caruco, Button, and Paddy Neil Bullen, who's a good family friend of mine.
Is he?
Yeah.
Goes alright, Paddy does.
Yeah, brother of Alex.
Yes,
from Melbourne.
Ex-Glenelg Junior,
That's the one.
That's him. Alright, so have a quick look at the goal scorers.
Goal scorers, certainly will. We've got we've got
Tristan Kukuro
with 28, 3 in front of Jack Fergus from Broadview, who's 3 in front of Jack McCleary, and then it's James McCleary from Spock, so the brothers are 22 and 19, with Luke Mitchell from Spock on 19. So unusually 3 Spock players in the top.
Spreading the love.
Yeah, that's right.
Spreading the love, just like the producer does.
He does.
He feeds the hot dogs to all the girls. Alright, so let's move on to this week's game. Brighton taking on Golden Grove at Brighton Oval.
Oh dear, look. Certainly Brighton Bombers, I think. Unfortunately, Golden Grove are having a bit of a nightmare run this year, so Brighton Bombers for me up there.
The Brighton Bombers?
Yeah, Brighton for me as well.
Brighton for me as well. PHOS taking on Gaza?
PHOS, so, skip them one, did we? So, look, gee whiz, Gaza getting annihilated already, so PHOS are sitting second, so it's going to be PHOS for me, especially at home.
PHOS for you at home?
PHOS for me at home.
PHOS as well for me as well. I think I think it could get ugly actually. Old Iggy's taking on Salisbury North at Hunter Park. Isn't that a great stadium? Isn't that a great facility now? Haven't you seen it opposite the Royal Adelaide Hospital there? Old Iggy's ground, opposite HQ nightclub?
I've seen it, but I'd be
but
going
does
in
it?
there. Oh, absolutely.
Looks absolutely picturesque.
It does.
Anyway, get back to the footy.
No, I'm going for Old Iggy's.
Old Iggy's for you?
I'll go Salisbury North here.
Salisbury North?
Yeah.
It depends. Callum Hay hurt his shoulder. I don't know whether he's going to be back. Yeah, Salisbury North for me as well. I just think that they're starting to go okay. So, next one, Sacred Heart taking on St. Peter's. The Battle of the Colleges. Battle of the grounds with the white picket fences.
No, you can't take away from St. Peter's at the moment. Haven't lost the game. I don't think they'll lose this one either.
A bit hard to go past them, St. Peter's.
Spock for me as well. And I reckon match of the round for me this week. Out at Broadview Oval, it's Broadview taking on Unley Mercedes Jets.
Broadview, they're 3rd versus 6th. But there's only 1 or 2 games between them halfway through the season. So, look, I'm going to go for Unley Jets.
Unley Jets for you?
Yep.
I'll go Broadies at home.
Broadies at home?
Yep.
Unley Jets for me. I just think that they're starting to get some momentum, and Broadview weren't as impressive last week. So, anyway, thanks for watching Div 2. We'll see you all again next week.
See you later.